I recently discovered that there is one golden key for success as an international student, and I want to share it with you in this very video. But before we get into it, make sure you click that subscribe button. That would help me tremendously. And without further ado, let's reveal what the golden key is. Now, the golden key for success as an international student, and really for anyone else doing anything, because it's working so well for me right now, is pre-making decisions. That means planning effectively in a way where you're essentially bulk making decisions one time in advance, so that each day you don't have to repeatedly make new decisions, which allows you to be productive and achieve more every single day. And now I want to go into a few examples, including an example from my personal life, to show you exactly how to do this and how this can benefit you. So the first example is around health and fitness. For me, this is a perfect one that you should be bulk making decisions, pre-making decisions one time in a planning session so that you don't have to make decisions every single day. Now, this means planning how you want to improve mentally and physically. This means deciding what practices you want to commit to. Is that going to the gym? Is that going for runs? Is that meditating? How often you're going to do these things? What time and what days you're going to do these things? I want you to decide everything to the detail one time when you're making a health and fitness plan. So that when you wake up on a random Wednesday, you know that at 2 p.m. you're going for a run and at 4 p.m. you're meditating that day. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to make the decisions every single day. You've made the decisions once on a planning day, and now you just follow the plan, follow the routine. This mindset and this planning strategy is going to allow you to be successful as an international student, especially when you're from overseas. You're getting used to new environments and new people, new working conditions, new study conditions. You're going to need to adapt. And so you're going to need to be efficient, and you're going to need help to be successful in all areas of your life. If you make an appropriate plan for the different important areas in your life and pre-make decisions, this is going to set you up for success, I guarantee. Let me share with you a practical example of my health and fitness routine that I do every single day. So as soon as I wake up every day, I have exactly 1 liter of water. And then I meditate for exactly 20 minutes. I time 20 minutes and I just sit in silence without any phone, without any technology, with nothing. That's my method. If you want to do something else, you can do something else. But I don't need to decide what I'm doing with my meditation time. I know that I'm going to be sitting in silence for 20 minutes. I don't need to make that decision every single day. As soon as the 20 minutes is over, I book a cab to the gym and I go to the gym, where I follow a pre-planned workout plan. So I know today, for example, I had leg day. I do 10 sets of squats and then a few other exercises. I didn't need to make any decisions at all when I arrived at the gym. None, 0 decisions. And then I come home, I have the same nutritious breakfast every single morning, and then I have a shower. And so this is the first 2 to 3 hours of my day. Every day, I literally haven't made any decisions yet. My brain is still fresh. I haven't used any of my cognitive juice to even make any decisions yet. My brain is still super fresh. But I've done all these things to take care of my health, my well-being, my physical and mental health. I've done all these things and achieved all these things to start the day, but I haven't even had to make a decision yet. I haven't suffered any decision fatigue whatsoever because I have a concrete, hyper-specific plan. And this allows me to be successful. This allows me to be consistent. And this allows me to put my mental energy and focus into other things that I actually need to think about and work on through the day. Perhaps it's an assignment, perhaps it's some work, perhaps it's something else. But it allows you to put your cognitive juice into those things that you actually need to process and think about, rather than the things that you kind of want to do day to day and tick off on a day-to-day basis. And so you don't have to think about those things at all. Health and fitness is one that you should be doing. It's going to uplift your life in so many ways. And if you can take the decision-making process out of your health and fitness plan, you are going to be so much more successful in your health and fitness journey, as well as other areas of your life. And I hope my example here about what I do in the morning and how I literally don't have to make any decisions helps you understand exactly what I'm talking about. But I've got 2 more examples of areas in your life you can implement this strategy. Studying. You're an international student, you're coming to Australia to study, of course, that's your main focus, but there's other things that are important in your life as well. So perhaps you can pre-make some decisions about what grades you're actually trying to achieve, how much time you're going to dedicate on each particular day to studying, exam preparations, doing assessments, those sorts of things. When will you study? Are you going to study after the gym in the afternoons? Are you a night owl? Do you love to study in the evening, which I cannot do, and I cannot understand how some people are like that, but some people love to study in the evening. How will you reward yourself if you tick off everything you want to achieve on a particular day? Predetermine these things. Know when you're going to study. Know how much you're going to study. Know how much work you're going to put in. Perhaps at some stages of the year, like before exam time, you might put in a little more time and a little more effort. Make those decisions one time, and then follow the structure. Then you don't have to waste your brain, your cognitive function, your cognitive juice on making these decisions that you need to make every day anyway. So make them one time and stick to a strong plan. You're going to be so much more successful in your studies if you do this around your study program. And one last example, especially useful if you're an international student, is applying for part-time jobs. Before you even start applying, know what type of jobs you want to apply for and you're going to apply for. Know which days you want to work around your university timings. Know how you're going to apply to these jobs. Are you going to walk in physically with a printed resume, which I recommend? Are you going to just do online? Are you going to do a mix of different approaches and see what works? Make the decision and then follow that. When are you going to be applying? If you're going to walk into stores physically, you're probably not going to walk into 100 stores in one day. So are you going to do 10 one day, 10 the next day, or 10 one weekend, 10 next weekend? Have a plan, and that way you are more likely to execute on that plan and achieve the objective, which is getting a part-time job. But make the decisions. You can even do it on a granular level like this, like applying for jobs. It doesn't have to be something so big like health and fitness, which is fantastic, like we discussed. It can be something a little bit more granular, like just applying for jobs. Just this. What jobs am I applying for? When am I going to apply? How am I going to apply? Let's make a plan, and you're going to be more successful in actually landing a job. You can also make some decisions around your resume, how you're going to structure your resume, how frequently you're going to change it for different positions. Make some decisions around that, and then follow the plan. I promise you, if you pre-make decisions about the key areas of your life that you want to improve or change or fix, if you pre-make decisions, you are going to be more successful, you are going to be more consistent, and the outcomes are going to be what you want to achieve. So I hope this video was helpful. I hope that idea about pre-making decisions is going to help you in your life in achieving the things you want to achieve. I felt inspired to make this video this week. I was having this exact conversation with a friend and it was resonating, so I thought I'd put it in a little YouTube video for you guys, but I really hope that helped at least one person. Hopefully you can take a little nugget out of this and implement some of the strategies in your life. And if you did find it interesting or useful, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it, and I'll see you in the very next video.